welcome to Moody Blooms. I'm Mary Ellen. I'm here with my cousin Brian, and he has this awesome bear skull that he's going to tell us about.
My friend Randy works at a meat market, and he asked me one day if I would like a bear skull, and of course I said yes. And when he brought it to me, it was it had been skinned, but it still had the eyes, it still had the meat on all the bones, it still had the tongue and everything. So what I did was I actually immediately placed it into a large Rubbermaid tub with soil, and I left it there for probably a year and a half. I basically just forgot about it and left it in my garage. And if I had put it somewhere where it could have gotten some moisture, it probably would have gone a lot faster, but I wanted to keep it away from my dog. So I just left it in the garage. And one day I decided, you know what, I should probably take a look at this thing. So I dumped it out, and it looked almost exactly like this, but it was covered in kind of a brown dirt layer. So what I did was I put it in a bucket, and I put a large bottle of hydrogen peroxide into the bucket, and then topped it off with water so that it was covering the top of the bear skull. I weighted it down, left it in there overnight, and it came out exactly like this, nice and white, not super bleached.
Hey Gus, this is Gus, the Wonder Dog. Hi Gussie.
And yeah, so if you ever, somehow you run across an animal skull, somebody gives you an animal skull, or maybe you're a hunter, maybe, whatever, find roadkill or something that you think would be an interesting skull, just put it, you don't need to boil it, you don't need to, cut the meat off of it or try to flesh it or anything like that. Just put it in a Rubbermaid tub with soil, come back in 6 months or so, and maybe even later if you keep it moist and put some worms in there, and then put it in that hydrogen peroxide water solution and see how it turns out. Try to keep the teeth from falling out too. I lost a few teeth. I think actually my dog did get one day and was playing with it and lost a couple of teeth.
Well, thanks Brian, that's awesome. Thank you for joining us on Moody Blooms
and Bones.